Hey, everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful start to their day and a start to their week. For those that did celebrate Thanksgiving this past weekend or week, that is, happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you had some wonderful time with friends, family, loved ones. And it was just, full of amazingness. Um, this is like my favorite time of year. I love holiday music, and we have our holiday tree up already. We celebrate our son celebrates Christmas with his mom, and then Hanukkah with us. So we always do a holiday tree. So it's got smatterings of all the holidays. We got Christmas music going all the time, and we just really, really love this time of year. So as always, if you're coming on live, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, or hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay. Good to see you, Rochelle. Also, don't forget to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever emoji you would like to use to let me know that you've resonated with this. And if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, please do head over to my profile. Follow me, but also ring my LinkedIn notification bell so you are notified of my content when it comes out, so you do not miss a thing. Hey, Carlos, good to see you jumping on. So again, drop into the comments below hi and where you're tuning in from, but also one other quick announcement before we get into today's training tonight. Today's Cyber Monday, so I always find that kind of funny because pre-internet, it was only Black Friday. That was it. And then obviously when online shopping became a big thing, Cyber Monday came about. So what I decided to do, and I've been talking about this for about 3 weeks now, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am doing a 90-minute LinkedIn workshop, completely free. Everyone gets a workbook. It's done on private Zoom, and it's recorded so people can watch it back until this Sunday, December 4th, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, December 4th. If you would like to register, all you have to do is drop an I do in the comments below. It's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be going over what I call the 4 layers of LinkedIn, which is the optimization of your profile, building the right kind of network, messaging and setting up sales calls, and creating content and a content creation structure on LinkedIn. And Rochelle says she's already registered. Hey, Lori, good to see you jumping on. And the other thing is that I'm going to be doing 60 minutes of training, teaching everybody what they need to be doing. Hey, Tatiana, good to see you jumping on. And the cool thing is we have almost 500 people registered. I think there's like 470 people registered for tonight's workshop. The great thing is it's one day, and then people can watch the replay. And then I'm doing 30 minutes of live Q&A. So it's going to be 60 minutes of training and then 30 minutes of Q&A with any questions that people have. So again, if you would like to register, just drop an I do in the comments below, and I will send you that registration link so you can join tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's like my little Cyber Monday special that obviously I'm pushing out there. So what are we talking about today? So we're going to be talking about 3 ways to create highly engaging content on LinkedIn. I ran a poll over the weekend, and I was asking the audience, what are you struggling most with, or what would you like to improve in 2023? Building your network, creating more sales, creating content. And it was a tie between creating more sales and creating content. And again, I can talk about sales structure all day long, but I think people really get hung up on content that needs to be created on the platform. And again, there's so many different ways and methods to creating content on LinkedIn. I feel people really get lost in the process of that. So what I wanted to do today on this training was give everyone a very clear and simple method of how to create content on LinkedIn that not only engages your audience, but builds your business. So if you are that person that struggles to create engaging and consistent content on LinkedIn, drop an I do in the comments below. Excuse me while I'm in the basement, so sometimes it's a little bit chilly down here. So apologies for that. I don't want to sound too stuffy. So if you are that person that struggles with creating consistent and engaging content, just drop a me in the comments below, because I really want to help you to simplify this process, because it doesn't have to be difficult. We tend to overcomplicate the process. And what I want to do is I want to simplify the process for all of you. Again, if you've come on late, please do drop into the comments below hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay. Tag some people, share this video, follow me, ring my LinkedIn notification bell, and don't forget to like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give this video to let me know that you resonated. But also, if you would like to join me tonight for a 90-minute free LinkedIn, 4-layer of LinkedIn Cyber Monday workshop, just drop an I do in the comments below, and I will send you that registration link. Now, the first way to create that consistent and highly engaging content is use LinkedIn polls to your advantage. Now, what I'll say is this. There have been changes to the platform. There was an article recently written, I think it was on HubSpot. And Lori says, I haven't done anything with my LinkedIn at all. It's 10 years old and needs a revamp. Yeah, and Lori, if you're ever needing help, I help people revamp. So you can always send me a message on LinkedIn and we can schedule a discovery call and I can tell you how I work with people. So happy to set that up if you would like to. So the fact is so HubSpot came out with an article recently that basically said that LinkedIn has started to devalue specific polls that are being posted on LinkedIn because A, people were complaining that they were seeing too many polls, and B, too many people were creating polls that were nonsense, meaning they didn't benefit someone's business whatsoever. They had nothing to do with what they were doing. Excuse me for 1 second. And what I mean by that is people were using the polls more from the aspect of personal questions. When do you put your holiday tree up? When, do you play holiday music all throughout the holidays? Yes or no? It was all these nonsensical, silly, personal type polls that had nothing to do with business. So a lot of people were reaching out to LinkedIn complaining about this. But what I've consistently done since using LinkedIn polls is I always think about pain points, areas of struggle, and what I help people with in regards to my business and how that can be leveraged into a poll question. So type in the comments below, and I want to give you guys a live example. So if you're curious, well, Scott, what kind of poll question should I write with my specific business? So drop in the comments below. What is your business? So, what do you teach? What do you train on? Who's your ideal client? Or what's the pain point that you solve for? So if you want me to kind of help you, I can do a live demonstration right now. Just drop into the comments below. I teach X, Y, and Z, or I help people with X, Y, Z, or the pain point that I solve for is X, Y, Z. So type that into the chat box below. So Rochelle says, non-toxic lifestyle coach. So in regards to that, simple is always better. That's why if you think about the question that I asked today, the question that I asked was, or Saturday, what is the area around LinkedIn that you want to most improve in 2023? Content, sales, network growth, other. Comment below. So in using Rochelle as an example, until anyone else, please type in what you do so I can help you. She teaches non-toxic lifestyle. So I would say a general question, which room in your home do you feel is most toxic? Or, traditionally, what room in our houses is most toxic? Number one, the kitchen. Number two, the bedroom. Number three, the basement. Four, other. Comment below. So again, it's asking your audience what they feel is, a toxic room in their house. So another general question could be, do you focus on the toxicity in products that you buy? Yes, no, comment below why or why not. So you want to ask very general and easy to answer questions, right? What do you feel has the most toxins in what we use daily? Number one, our soap. Number two, our food. Number three, cleaning supplies. Four, other. Comment below. Because again, now you're kind of digging into the mind of your potential ideal clients. So if anyone wants to type in the comments below, tell me a little bit about you. Like, what is your business? What do you teach? What do you coach? What do you sell? What products do you have? And I can give you an example of a poll question. But you always want to create a poll question for simplicity reasons. So if you read through, so Tatiana says, I'm an anti-aging beauty, health, and wellness consultant and global business developer. So I would say along the lines of Tatiana's is, a great question could be, what do you think you need to improve upon in regards to your own health and wellness? So number one, eating better. Number two, sleeping more. Number three, exercising. Four, other. Comment below. So again, or you could say something along the lines of, do you have an anti-aging wellness routine? Yes, no. And the third option could be comment below why or why not. So those are some examples there. So Lori says, I sell USDA certified organic hemp products, helping people with stress, pain, and sleep. But I have over 400 team members. I lead and train also, which is the second arm of what I do. So I would focus more on the organic hemp side. So are you familiar with the benefits of organic hemp? First response, yes, no, explain why or why not in the comments below. So again, or you could say, do you use, how frequently do you use hemp products for your wellness? And you can have number one, every day. Number two, every so often. Three, never. Four, other. Comment below. So if this is starting to make sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So now you're asking these very general, broad questions in regards to something that you teach and you help people with. And again, you can use that information and then create other content from it. So if you see that people are voting for one more than the other, now you're kind of seeing that there's like a pain point there. There's an area of struggle, there's a gap. So what you can then do is then create a post or even do a video. And what you can do is give tangible and actionable tips. And if anyone has been following me for any specific amount of time, you know I always give tips in threes. And there's a reason behind that. So there was a study done, a business journal reported this, that basically said that if you're going to give tips or advice around business to individuals, keep things in um, a process of three tips. Two is too little, one is not enough, four is too much, and onward. They said three tips is the perfect amount of information to give someone because they can wrap their heads around it, and it could be more applied and applicable to what they're looking to do. So the person that is viewing, reading, or retaining that information is more likely to then apply what they've learned than not at all. And Lori said, there's a huge gap in understanding my industry. My goal is to find entrepreneurs who want to build another stream of money. And again, multiple streams of income is essential. Nancy and I have, I think seven streams now within our company. And again, the more streams that you open up, the more income one can earn, but also then there's more availability to do great things with the income that you're making. So it could be something along the lines of, if someone voted in a poll that they think that their kitchen is the most toxic room in their home, Rochelle can jump on and say, she can do either a post, she can do a video, and just say, hey, everyone, just wanted to jump on here today and give you 3 ways to start to detoxify your kitchen. And, number 1, make sure that you're, eating organic foods that are low in pesticides and herbicides, including fruits and vegetables. Number 2, if you have cleaning products in your kitchen that you use to clean your countertops and your stove, make sure they're all natural or green products so they're not obviously toxifying the air. And number 3, make sure that you have some sort of filtered water or Brita that is really taking out a lot of the chemicals or impurities that may be in your water. So these are just 3 tips of how to start to detoxify your kitchen. Comment below which one of these was most helpful to you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. So it could be as simple as that, right? Now, with Lori as an example, organic hemp products, basically she can jump on there and she can type up a post. She can write a newsletter article, or she can do a video and just say, 3 benefits or 3 tips of how to improve your wellness with using organic hemp products. And, number 1, you can improve your sleep. So you can then go into how organic hemp products can improve your sleep. Number 2, you could say, mental clarity, people that have brain fog or lack of focus. And then number 3, overall health and wellness. It could be, organ function. It could be dietary function, gut health function. And you could basically just go into those 3 specific tips of what organic hemp can help you do. So again, you're using the poll questions to then give you ammunition to create content that is tangible and actionable. And you give people things that they can do. Do 1, 2, and 3, or which of these 3 tips helps most. So make sure that everything that you do, every tip that you give, is tangible and actionable. So if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you've come on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from. or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay. And don't forget to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give. Don't forget to hit my follow button, but also ring my LinkedIn notification bell. And if you would like to attend tonight's free 90-minute Cyber Monday 4-layer of LinkedIn training, just drop an I do in the comments below. Now, the third and final thing is when you are producing your content. So again, everything that you should be doing on LinkedIn when you're producing your content should be value added. It should be making people's lives or businesses or both better. And you want to keep things clear, concise, and simple. The more confusing you make something, the less likely someone is going to do what they need to do with it. So again, using myself as an example, if you've ever seen or read any of my content or have applied any of the tips that I've given people on LinkedIn in the 10 years I've been, teaching and using this platform, I keep things simple. Whether it's creating content, whether it's messaging people, whether it's getting on a sales call, whatever it is, I try to make things as easy, clear, simple, and concise as possible. And do you know why? It's because people are more likely to do what you suggest if you keep it simple. The more difficult and high level you make something, I'm not saying don't give high value, always give high value. But if you make something so confusing and so high level and it confuses your audience, they're not going to do anything with it. Yes, it may be great content, but they're not going to apply it, which means they're not going to get results. So you have to understand, in order to build a home, what has to get laid down first? The foundation, the frame of that house. Before the walls, windows, doors, roof, and everything else gets put together, the foundation of that house is what needs to get put together first. So you need to make sure yourself that before you hit post, whatever content you're producing, you have to ask yourself, is this foundational or is this too advanced? Because you have to give that free value of foundational content before you start putting the walls up around the foundation of what you're building. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So again, 3 ways to create highly engaging content on LinkedIn. It starts with those LinkedIn polls. Don't use them for spammy or bait type posts. Use LinkedIn polls to your advantage. Ask questions that you want to know the answers to in regards to your target market of what they're struggling with. From that information, from the responses that you get from people, give tangible and actionable tips where people are like, oh, that makes sense. I could totally apply that. And number 3, keep things clear, concise, and simple. The more simplistic you keep it, the more likely people will apply it. So again, drop into the comments below which of the 3 tips or what was your biggest takeaway from today's training. Drop it in the comments below. Again, if you'd like to attend tonight's training, just drop an I do in the comments below. I will send you that registration link. So again, happy holidays. If you did celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.